Greg Larnerd here, ESPN Chattanooga. We are at Soddy Daisy. It's rivalry week. Red Bank versus Soddy Daisy. We're going to talk to the coach. We're going to talk to a couple of players. Let's get to know what this rivalry is really about. Hang with us. All right, we're here at Soddy Daisy High School. We're talking with the football program. It's rivalry week. We're here with Justin Barnes, the head coach of Soddy Daisy. Coach, great to have you. Thanks for having us out here. It's been a tough 0-3 start for you guys here in the beginning of this season. What needs to change moving forward?
Just consistency. We've had a couple good spots here and there, but just the overall consistency on a Friday night has not been there. We'll play good defensively for a quarter, then we'll play good offensively for a quarter, but we've never put a full game together so far, and so that's what really needs to change, just our execution, consistency on a play-by-play basis, and just executing a little bit better.
And like I said, we're here. It's rivalry week. We're going up against Red Bank this week. What does this rivalry mean for you personally since you've been here, and the team, the players, all that?
Well, it's always been the traditional rival, Soddy Daisy Red Bank. There's a lot at stake, bragging rights for both communities. It's probably, I wouldn't say drifted anymore. I think every time we get together with them, it's been a close game and a good game. They've gotten us the last couple of years, and so we're definitely ready to kind of even the score a little bit over the last few years. And, we got to go out and, like I said, we got to execute, be consistent on offense and move the ball and help our defense out a little bit. Outside of the Loudoun game, our defense played real. Part of that was because we weren't on the field much offensively, and so they kind of wore down. But other than that, I think our guys will bring their A game this week with it being Red Bank, and, just one of those good old-fashioned hate matches.
And what are you expecting out of Red Bank this Friday? You guys are going to have to go there. So what are you expecting out of them this season from what you've gotten an opportunity to see or look or hear, anything like that when it comes to Red Bank this season?
Well, Red Bank is kind of what they are. They're very athletic. They're well coached. They have numerous former head coaches on their staff. So, they do a good job. I think they're a little bit different offensively this year than they have been in the past. Not as much spread, but they are still very athletic and like to get their playmakers in space and let them do their thing with it. And then defensively, they're fast. Their defensive line's pretty good, and they fly to the ball. And so we got to take advantage of some of their aggression, and in other ways we got to nickel and dime them until we can get a big play on it.
Favorite post-game victory meal?
Old Chicago. We go to Old Chicago, win or lose, and it changes up. Normally pizza or wings.
What is your? Are you a spicy guy, or is it more like mild on the wing side?
I like the sweet Thai chili sauce from there. So it's about mild, somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Yeah, a little bit of both. There's nothing wrong with that. Next one. Speaking of food, single or double stuffed Oreos?
Double.
That's my guy. Yes, always double. There we go. Favorite movie or TV show?
Ooh, that's been hard. I have so many, but I would say right now The Flash. My wife told me for a long time, you need to watch this or watch that. And so The Flash on the CW has been my thing for the last couple months. Just trying to roll through that.
A superhero movie. I'm always a big fan of the superhero movies. Biggest goofball on this team?
Ooh.
And there's probably a lot of those.
Probably just overall Sonny Carter, maybe our middle linebacker. He's a hard worker, but when we're in the weight room and a certain song comes on, he definitely likes to get a little dancing going, and so I'd have to say Sonny then.
Keeps everybody loose. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Last one. Favorite NFL and college football team?
Well, LSU fan over the last few years because I had a player play there not too long ago, so I kind of chose them outside of UTC, of course. Okay. Favorite NFL team has always been the Falcons. I don't pull against the Titans if they're playing, most people, but if they're playing the Falcons, then I'm all the way in for Falcons.
Anybody ever tell you kind of look like Matt Ryan?
That's the running joke amongst the kids. So, yeah.
Justin Barnes, our guest here on Rivalry Week High School Football here for ESPN Chattanooga. Coach, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're here with Slater Hickman, the junior quarterback for Soddy Daisy. Slater, great to meet you. Happy to have you here. Let's talk about the rivalry because that's why we're here. We're talking about the rivalry with Red Bank that's coming your way this Friday night. So what does it mean to you personally, and what does it mean for your teammates? I know this is your first year starting at quarterback, so what's it going to be like for you? What are you anticipating?
It's definitely going to be a big game, high energy, high emotions. We've been playing them for years, so it should be interesting.
And this is your first time getting a chance to really face them, so I know you've got to be pumped up about fighting. You've been sitting on the sidelines watching this rivalry. Now you get the chance to be out there and doing something about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm glad to be a part of the action this year, and hopefully we can make things different from what they have been in the past.
Favorite post-game meal?
Probably ice cream. I don't know, it's just something about it, going and getting ice creams.
What's your go-to flavor?
Probably vanilla for sure.
That's boring. Come on, man. You got to get a little cookies and cream, maybe some strawberry, maybe some mint chocolate chips, something like that. Favorite movie or TV show you're into right now?
Probably First 48. It's been, I don't know, I just really started watching it, and it's pretty interesting to see what happens.
If you could play any other position other than quarterback on the football field, what would it be and why?
Probably wide receiver, because, I don't know, I've always wanted to be wide receiver and go up and snag on somebody.
All right, Coach. Coach Barnes, put in a trick play for this man next year when he's a senior, maybe on senior day, something like that. Let him get a touchdown pass. How do you pump yourself up after or before a game?
Just listening to music, having time to myself, and taking a nap. I mean, taking a nap, getting my mind right. That's really what works for me.
Favorite NFL and college football team?
College football team is USC, and then NFL would probably have to be the Chiefs. But I mean, I'm not really a team player.
You follow players?
Yeah, more of a player.
Okay, who's your favorite player in the NFL right now?
Patrick Mahomes.
That one's easy. I mean, that one's easy. You got the curls and everything like that. He's trying to be Patrick Mahomes, and we'll see if he can do it on Friday night against Red Bank. Slater, it was great to have you. Thanks for being here.
Nice to have you. Thank you.
We're here with Dakota Clayton, defensive end junior for Soddy Daisy. Dakota, thanks for being here. You've been on the football field for rivalry week before with Red Bank. So talk to me about it. What exactly does it mean to you personally? What does it mean for this team? What does it mean for your teammates?
I mean, we've always been a big rivalry, us and Red Bank. I mean, it's beautiful. There's nothing like it. You know, I love going out there with my brothers and going to war against Red Bank. You know, they've always had athletes. They've always been a really good team. But I'm confident this year. You know, we have a bunch of stars, a bunch of returning seniors. You know, I'm just ready.
It's gonna be a crazy atmosphere. You guys are gonna be at Red Bank this year. What is the environment like going to play at Red Bank?
Well, usually every time we play Red Bank, it's pretty hot. I mean, emotions are real intense. You know, it really tests your mental. You know, but we always go out there and we try to ball out.
Favorite post-game meal?
Ooh, probably, I mean, anything fast food. Anything fast food.
You don't have a specific place you like to go more than another?
I guess McDonald's. You know, usually I come home and it's there for me.
What's the McDonald's order? What's your go-to?
Ooh, Big Mac and like 10-piece chicken nugget.
This man is hungry after a game, no doubt. Favorite movie or TV show you're into right now?
Right now I'm into All-American, a couple other things, you know. Big movie for me, I guess, was Titans, probably.
Remember the Titans? Oh, I mean, it can't beat that. It's a classic football movie. If you could play any other position other than defensive end, what would it be and why?
Probably tight end. You know, I'm a bigger guy. I'm a little bit quicker, a little bit more athletic, you know. It's just, you know, I love playing offense and defense. Offense is a little bit more complicated, obviously. I'm not the smartest, but, you know, probably tight end.
Have you played any offense yet, or is that something that hasn't come yet?
Yeah, I played a little bit of offense, but most of the time I'm defense primary, you know.
I was going to say, we got to get coach senior year next year, get this man a touchdown catch from the tight end position. And number 4, how do you pump yourself up before a game?
Probably music, you know, jamming out with my brothers, you know. We always love to get lit before a game, nothing like it, you know. It's always high, intense emotions. You know, we're all going crazy, just getting ready.
Last one, sack a quarterback 3 times or have a pick 6?
Sack a quarterback 3 times.
He doesn't even want to score. He just wants to hit somebody, man. Appreciate it. Dakota Clayton, our guest, junior defensive end. You'll see him on the football field on Friday against Red Bank. He'll be the one hitting the quarterback, probably. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.